Yeah, and talking about freedom of speech, we've seen more controversy today about these anti-discrimination law proposals that we've seen. In particular, today the reports have been focusing on the Prime Minister being keen to defend religious exemptions for any laws. That's something that's outraged the Greens. They're saying today it could allow church groups to, for example, discriminate against people they might not agree with, like gay people or single mothers, and when it comes to hiring and firing and that sort of thing. Why do we actually need new anti-discrimination laws? Do you think there is anything wrong with the current set?
Well, look, I mean, the idea of consolidating laws and making them simpler, potentially having fewer pages of legislation — we have over 100,000 pages of legislation just at the Commonwealth level in this country — is quite a good goal. The problem with this particular consolidation is that not only have they consolidated 5 acts, but they've also radically overhauled the law. One of the things that they've done is that they've radically changed the definition of discrimination to include things like offensive and insulting conduct. Now, that's obviously a threshold that's far too low, and it's a threshold that should be resisted. It's something that we've resisted, and it's something that a lot of the community is resisting throughout an inquiry process that's going on now. As to whether or not church groups should be allowed to hire and fire the people that they choose, yeah, I think they should be able to. The reality is you don't want to have a situation where you're forcing people who would choose otherwise not to associate by the hand of government. That seems to me like a really bad idea. It's not something that's going to achieve a more harmonious society.
So under this proposal, what about political opinions? Would it be unlawful, for example, to offend someone based on political beliefs, and how do you see that playing out?
Yeah, well, although religion is one of the characteristics, political opinion is also one of those as well. So the legislation lists a number of characteristics on which you can't offend and insult people, and extraordinarily, political opinion is one of those that's been included. Now, this is something that seems to me to be completely inappropriate in a country that values freedom of speech, in a country that wants a robust debate to happen, in a country that values democracy. It seems to me that this is a significant overreach by Nicola Roxon, the Attorney-General, and by the Gillard government.
Well, it is still early days. It's going to be fascinating to see how that inquiry process plays out. Simon Breheny, thank you for joining us with your insights and opinions on what is such a controversial area. Thanks for that.
Thank you.